With us now, we've got David Hunt of Hunt Auctions, and you guys have some pretty cool, unique stuff up for auction this year, right?
Unique is an understatement, dude. He's got some wild stuff. You will never see it anywhere.
We're thrilled to be here again. We've done this for several years in conjunction with the NFL auction at the Super Bowl, and we always try. Obviously, being the Super Bowl, we want to have the biggest and the best stuff, and we've got some zingers this year for sure.
All right, so
for example, what is this worth? Let's tease people first. What is this worth?
Well, the estimate on it is $20,000 to $40,000. Actually, it's right now it's at about $15,000.
Jeff, please do not drop that.
I know. I'm being really careful with it. You notice I'm holding with both hands, unlike usual.
And explain to us what that is.
Great story behind this. You think of Colts and you think, okay, Baltimore. You think Indianapolis. So how about Miami? Anybody think of Miami? They started out as the Miami Seahawks in the AAAFC.
A
lot of A's in there.
Yeah.
Back in the 40s. In 1950, they became the Baltimore Colts and folded. They didn't even last a year. They folded. But reincarnated. They were reinvigorated by a businessman down in Baltimore. In 53, they became the Baltimore Colts that obviously went forward and now we know as Indy.
And this is the certificate that the league puts out?
Yeah, this was it's a decorative piece.
This is to certify that Baltimore Football Incorporated, owning and operating as a professional football club, has by appropriation the National Football League. This is so cool. This is handwritten.
It is. It's a neat hand-decorated thing that would have hung on somebody's office wall in Baltimore just to, it's not the legal document.
All right, David,
but it's
how
cool.
did you get your hands on this
This
stuff?
came from a collector that actually rescued this literally, as you hear the stories on TV, from the trash. Literally years and years ago. Asked permission.
My wife would have thrown it away.
And if you notice, you can even see the restoration down here.
Yeah.
There was some damage. He had it, preserved. And having done auctions for 20 years, it's interesting in all different sports, not just football. It's oftentimes that collectors and people that sort of historians preserve this stuff.
Right.
It's because back then it wasn't worth a lot of money. It was just a decorative thing. Maybe they're cleaning out an office. Who knows? And got rid of it, and it's a great thing that he kept it.
All right,
do you know what the 17 stars represent?
I do not.
Because we've been following the logo of the shield.
It's changed.
I can tell you that definitely, as you can see, this is a much more primitive, it's almost like a morphing early version.
It's an alpha version of the logo.
That's right.
David Hunt from Hunt Auctions. First of all, a lot of our folks watching and listening today are in the UK.
Right.
How do they come to either a website or your location to bid on these?
Sure. If they go to huntauctions.com or nflauction.com, up until this Friday, they can bid online on any of the items in the auction. There's hundreds of things.
Right.
We've even had some of the International Series jerseys before in previous auctions. So I'm not sure if there's any in this auction, but lots of great things.
And
so your website looks something like this?
Yes, there's the website.
That's it right there.
You are holding. Put up the Tom Brady. Now that's a game-worn jersey. Correct?
This is. I mean, one of the great things about dealing with NFL.
Are we sure it's Tom Brady? Because there's a grass stain on the back here, and Tom never goes to the ground. He never gets hit. Otherwise, there's a flag thrown.
Well, it's funny. We normally get lineman jerseys, and they're battered and bruised, and you get quarterback jerseys from teams that maybe don't have such a good offensive line. You get Tom's jersey, and you're right. It
smells like Giselle, though. It does smell like Giselle.
Well, great. Man, Tom looks like he's a little guy, dog.
Yeah, he looks small.
Well, one of the things we look for is hems. A lot of different players like different custom hems. We'll see some bunched up, some not. But with any of the NFL auction jerseys and footballs and pylons and coins, the great part about them is they are fully authenticated by the NFL. So you don't have to worry about, is this a real jersey, is it not? You're getting a 100% authentic game-worn jersey.
What I can't believe, Steven, I'm holding a Tom Brady jersey.
Well, and
I don't even like Tom Brady, but I'm holding it, and look at this.
Yeah, you can see the helmet impressions on the back of the numbers. It's
this is so cool.
And we had an estimate that I'd only seen one previous sold at a major auction, so we knew it was going to be pretty highly touted, and then they made the Super Bowl.
And this is from this year.
This is.
I want to show that. The Myra Hunt.
Patch. Yep.
Myra Hunt. Wow.
Yeah.
And we also, you've got
Myra Craft. I'm sorry, Myra Craft.
Tim Tebow jersey, right?
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep. And
grab that over here, Jeff. Let me hold it.
No, you would never hold a Tim Tebow jersey.
I don't, but I want to hold it for one of our listeners, Chrissy.
Now what do you think of us, girl?
Game-worn Tim Tebow jersey. How about that?
Have you heard of this guy?
Once or twice.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Passing.
He's a football
and this
player.
is autographed as
Tim
well.
Tebow jersey,
so,
which means Chrissy, you go straight to heaven.
But as we talked about how clean the Tom Brady jersey is.
The Tebow one not as clean.
Lots of grass stains on this one.
Well, and think of the style of play. Even whether he's hit or not, he's running. He's a running quarterback. You're going to see more wear. And even collectors like matching up the wear to photos. So they'll find a photo of the actual game where they wore it, and you'll see a stain here, and you'll see a stain in the photo, and they display it. So it's great.
That is
This
awesome.
is for the true collectibles.
Yes.
Yeah, this is serious stuff. I mean, obviously, the things we're talking about are thousands of dollars, but the one thing I do want to emphasize, and this is both important to NFL auction and us, there's something for everybody on here. We have 700 some odd items. A lot of them are $100, $200.
I was about to say, so if I got $150,
you're good.
And I want something I could come on and
you're not going to get one of these.
No,
but there's a lot of stuff on there. There's a lot
I might
of
get like a Henry, the punter for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I might
Warren
get one of
Sapp
his
glove, or something.
It's amazing, some of the things our perception. It's an ironic perception, but a lot of people think, oh, old memorabilia, it's too much money, I can't afford it. There are so many great things like a Terry Bradshaw signed helmet or a Phil Simms signed football, whatever it might be, that are $200, $300, and they're great collectibles.
I'm all over that because I'd like to wear a Terry Bradshaw helmet and pretend to throw the ball sometimes. See, I'm kind of balding a little bit, as you can see. I'm kind of getting there.
He's trying to take after Terry, actually, with the hairline.
There you go.
Exactly. Well, David, we thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
Once again, guys,
you got to
huntauctions.com. I'm already there. Beautiful website.
Thank you.
Game-worn jerseys, all kinds of other memorabilia.
Baseball too, for those
you're a collector.
Like the little round ball.
This is some good stuff. I don't know if you're going to get this out of my hand, though.
Did you bring security?
If you have $8,000, you can.
She better not be all your
can
security.
Take the next bid, and we'll let you have
there you go. 8,000. Take the next bid. I'm going to let this one go.
All right.
I'm going to let this. If you have maybe like a Dallas Cowboy one,
we'll get back to you.
All right. David Hunt, thank you very much.
You.
We totally appreciate it. Huntauctions.com. Check it out. And especially, I'm sure our UK fans will definitely take a look. And hopefully you got some of those
International Series
game-worn jerseys because they go crazy.
They do.
there.
And even if we don't, make sure to go to NFLauction.com because they do always have them after the series is done.
Terrific. Thanks so much, David.
Thanks a lot, David.